little touch of spring in the air today, but don't be fooled, Keith. Winter's ready to come back with a vengeance.
Yeah, last night I was hearing a drip on my windowsill. Like, when it's melting from your roof and you hear boop, boop, and I was like, it feels like spring, but
too soon.
We know better. Yeah, it's 42 in Portland right now, 44 Sanford, 46 in Freiburg. And I told you, throughout the day today, you'd say, how are we going to get snow out of this? It's just too warm. It's been raining, but eventually it will get here. Right now, a little lull in the action with the rain to the southeast of Augusta into Bar Harbor and some snow that has turned into basically nothing right now in the mountains. They'll take nothing over rain. They'll eventually get almost all snow. Take a look at this storm. It is big. We talked about its spatial impact. I saw a stat today. It was like 110 million people under winter weather advisories. So almost one out of every three people in the country dealing with this storm in some capacity. What strikes me, and we're going to talk more about this in a second, is that there's a lot of freezing rain in the transition zone. There is not a lot of sleet. And we're going to talk about what that might mean for us in a minute. So the rest of today is fine, as we talked about during the daylight hours. Sun sets and we start getting this colder air dragging down. Now there'll be a period of probably relatively inefficient snow on the other side of your transition. So when you change over and you say, well, 39 and snow, it happens, it's going to happen, but it's hard to accumulate a lot of snow at that temperature. So it'll be snowing heavily, probably big fat flakes. I don't think we'll do a ton of accumulation though until temperatures drop down closer to freezing as we do here around midnight. And then here's your big zone. Now, strictly speaking, the model is telling us this is sleet. But again, look upstream, and that's not really happening. And all of those zones that I looked at were forecast to be sleet and turned out to be freezing rain. So that makes me wonder if we're going to end up with more freezing rain than sleet here overnight tonight in through the early morning hours along the immediate coastline down into York County. And if this is freezing rain, that could be a problem, obviously. Inland, it's snowing heavily. It's down into the teens, accumulating. I think the morning commute tomorrow is a mess pretty much everywhere. And the storm tails off tomorrow afternoon, and we're in better shape by tomorrow night. So snowfall amounts here, you'll notice that we cheated this 2 to 4 a little bit here, and I don't think that means that it's less impactful. I think it means we're thinking more sleet and freezing rain than anything. 4 to 8 inches, 8 to 12 inches here. This will be a pretty big storm into the interior foothills and mountains, and then tapers off as you get farther away. Now, don't take these numbers as gospel here, but I do think there will be some significant ice accretion here because we've got that problem of upstream conditions, plus we've got enough wind, which is usually key to having ice accrete along the coastline. And so let's just be careful. Tomorrow morning we could have some ice along the coast. So that's something we'll watch tomorrow morning, and then frigid on Saturday and bright and cold on Sunday morning, below zero on Sunday morning. Quiet Monday and Tuesday and into Wednesday. Notice some moderation in the temperatures. Pat got a funny email. Someone said, this has got to be a top 10 coldest January, right? Not even close. I looked it up. It was something, I think, 24th or 25th.
Wow.
That just shows where we are in our mindset of recent winters, though.
It's true. It just seemed that way because it seems like it's been a while since we had a significantly steady cold January.
Right, absolutely.
Thank you, Keith.